Hey guys, Steve Welch here with Beaman Toyota in Nashville, standing in front of a factory-lifted 2024 Toyota Tundra. So, reason it's important that it's factory-lifted is going to be evident here pretty quick. But you have two ways that you can lift the Tundra. You can either do it from the factory or you can do it after the fact. If you do it from the factory, it's going to cost you about $4,000, a little less than $4,000. If you do it after the fact, the parts will cost you $4,000, and then you pay for the labor to do the rest. So. A lot of people are liking to take the option to have it done as a factory option. It's code LK if you did. But you do lose something, but you might not kind of lose it all the way. And I'm going to show you something here. It's really interesting to look. So this is the Limited. Normally, the Limited is going to have fog lights. And if you get down here and you look, you'll notice these are not fog lights. This is just a cover that's sitting where the fog lights go, right? But this is really interesting. So if you come back here, you're going to be able to look right here and you will see that on your switch you still have your fog light switch right here. So and then the other thing I'm going to show you is if you turn on your headlights, right, you're going to get your headlight indicator, turn on the fog lights, and you get your fog light indicator. So so as soon as you look at that, you go, well, that's interesting. So I still have the switch, but do I still have the wiring? And the answer is yes. The wiring's tied off back behind there. So can you put fog lights in a lifted, factory lifted Toyota Tundra? Because if you did it yourself, it already had the fog lights in it. And the answer is yes, but, all right? So you need to realize why they're not in there, all right? So the reason they're not in there is that it actually, and we got a little jet coming in here, but the reason that they're not in there is because they are now too high for where they sit, to where it's not legal to run with those lights on as fog lights. So if you wanted to use them for something like a off-road light, realistically, you could probably install them. Now, realize that most dealerships probably won't install them just for the liability of it being that level up, but you do have the wiring and you do have the switch. So realistically, if you got the lights, you can install them. Just realize they are not going to be for road use if you do that. So if you do install them, just know that. Every disclaimer out there, don't do it and drive down the highway with the fog lights on. They're going to blind people. Don't do that. Those lights are bright. So they're meant to be a little bit lower on the road, of course. But if you want to add them and you've got that factory lifted truck and you want to add those, add them, right? But like I said, just realize it's off-road. But so if you guys want to add fog lights to it, definitely do it. Realize that, you know, you could have some legality issues if you try to run with them. So definitely know what you're doing. Turn them on if you're off-road or something like that. Could be a good thing to add for you, especially if you're adding other additional lights to it. But hey, you know, just something that you might not have known. So Steve Welch, Beaman Toyota. You guys have a great day. Bye.